All right, small talk can be awkward at times, depending on your level of social anxiety. Also, it can be boring to some people, but it can make you happier and connected, less lonely, all of these things.
So Dr. Sheryl Ziegler is here. She's a licensed clinical psychologist. We've been talking about this already during the break. So this is research about small talk, like how's the weather?
Yes, literally. How about those nuggets? What do you think's going to happen tonight, right? So yes, we were talking before because there's different camps of people. Some people are like, I'm not interested at all. And some people are like, I'll do it, but it's boring. And then some people are like, I'm fine with it. Here's the thing. It's not the survey was not about, is this enjoyable to you? That wasn't the question. The question was, do the small talk, how do you feel after? And the vast majority of people said, you know what? Like, it was kind of interesting. I left feeling in a good mood. I left smiling. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I was going to. So it was almost like the preface being, we know that most people don't love small talk, but in fact, it has some positive side effects.
That makes sense.
It does make sense because it's a social interaction.
Yes.
Because we're way lonelier than we were, just say, before COVID.
Yes.
And we know this. We've done studies on it. So
Yes.
I get it, social interaction. But I was telling you that I'm fine with small talk. I just don't love it when I have to do it. I think, and it just hit me as I was talking to her, I think it's because we do a lot of interaction during the day in this business. We talk to a lot of people, we interview a lot of people, and then, when it's time to small talk, But does it say something about a person if they enjoy it or if they don't enjoy it? I'm wondering.
Well, I think that there's some things to keep in mind. Some people do have, whether it's just a generalized anxiety, I mean, we're 1 in 5 adults that have a generalized anxiety or some sort of anxiety disorder. So it's not a comfortable idea to somebody to think, I'm just going to talk to a stranger while I'm waiting in line to check out my groceries, or the neighbor. That's a big one, right? Like, do I really want to talk to the neighbor about how our grass is doing or how the whatever, right? And so that's the thing. People go into it just already kind of with a guard up. It's only the big extroverts that are like, I love talking to everyone. And even big extroverts will say, no, I don't always love small talk. So I think this is the thing. It's what you said. We have a generation, multiple generations even right now, that are lonely, that are struggling with mental health issues, and just feel generally disconnected. And I do genuinely want to say, try the next time you are online somewhere, just put your phone down and see what happens. And this is what's going to happen. Some version of like, oh, I haven't bought that milk in a while. Is it still good? And then you're going to tell me whatever. Oh yeah, da, da, da. And we're going to have maybe a 2-minute interaction. And more likely than not, it's going to be pleasant. Small talk, small amount of time, right? Small amount of time. Not 15, 20 minutes at a cocktail party. I don't think that counts as the small talk they were measuring.
That goes
Those
out of
are
this.
tough. Those when you don't know anybody. But I always admire that person that has that ability to connect with someone. We were talking about that, and they are just totally engaged in you, and they make you feel good. You're like, wow, I left there feeling good. Right. So does it matter what you talk about? I mean, can you just talk about, like the other day, the checker, when I was checking out King Super, she and I had this great conversation. She started it, really. Does it matter? Could be anything?
It could be anything. That was actually addressed in this study. There wasn't a certain topic that people left feeling better about. It was just the fact that they had eye contact, they had a pleasant sort of interaction conversation, again, time limited, and you move on with your day. I feel like I have that with Uber drivers. Like when I'm traveling, right? Sometimes I'm totally silent. I think my profile even says like no conversation or something.
Put that on a profile?
You have a profile, yes.
God, I didn't know
Conversation,
that.
Temperature, music. And
oh my God, I didn't know that.
But I wound up talking to this Uber driver, and I was like, genuinely got a lot out of it. I'm still talking about it now. It was like 2 weeks ago. So, I think the point is not you have to go find a stranger to talk to just to challenge yourself. Some people do that. Some people do want to challenge themselves. But for the most part,
it's a good way to work that muscle.
Absolutely. So if it's a challenge for you and you're like, yes, I need to work on it, great, work on it. Easy places to do it are in public. But if you're just somebody who's like, oh, I'm busy and I just got to get in and out of, the grocery store really fast, truly just try putting your phone down. Just see what happens in the 4 or 5 minutes. It's usually pretty lovely.
I agree.
Yeah, I've had some great geopolitical
Silence is
conversations with
uncomfortable
people.
anyway.
Yes.
Silence is uncomfortable.
Yeah, that'll make me uncomfortable.
Right, but everybody just stares at their phone, so they don't have to
Right.
even recognize that.
True.
Hey,
True.
Doctor, thanks so much.